In 1984, a single pair of sneakers was declared a threat to the integrity of the game. The NBA front office sent a chilling letter that would inadvertently spark a global revolution. Every time these shoes touched the hardwood, the league slapped Nike with a $5,000 fine. But instead of pulling the shoes, Nike's executives saw a golden opportunity to play the villain. They transformed a single uniform violation into the most successful marketing heist in history. The world was told they couldn't have them, which made everyone want them more than life itself. What the public didn't know was that the banned shoe was actually a clever disguise. The actual shoe Michael Jordan wore that day wasn't the one being sold in the stores. The airship was the real outlaw, while the Jordan 1 became the face of the legend. Nike had essentially sold the world a beautiful lie wrapped in black and red leather. This act of defiance turned an athletic brand into a religion for the youth of America. Suddenly, sneakers weren't just for sports. They were a declaration of war against the status quo. The fine was a small price to pay for a marketing campaign that would last for decades. Even today, the Bred Jordan 1 remains the holy grail for collectors across the globe. It wasn't just about the athlete, it was about the thrill of owning something forbidden. The NBA tried to bury the shoe, but they only succeeded in making it immortal. To understand the gamble, we have to look at Nike's desperate state in the early 80s. Before the swoosh was a titan, it was a struggling track company losing ground to European giants. They needed a miracle, and they found it in a rookie from North Carolina who didn't even want to sign with them. The secret negotiations took place in smoke-filled rooms where the future of fashion was forged. Nike offered a deal so massive it sent shockwaves through the entire sporting industry. But the NBA's 51% rule stood in the way of their boldest design. The league mandated that shoes must be mostly white, a rule designed to maintain a rigid, uniform look. By choosing black and red, Nike wasn't just designing a shoe, they were picking a fight with the commissioner. Inside the research labs, engineers were perfecting the air technology hidden in the sole. They used pressurized gas trapped in durable bags to provide a cushion that felt like walking on clouds. Skeptics called it a gimmick, but the players felt the difference in every explosive jump. The design of the sole featured a circular pivot point, a revolutionary detail for quick turns on the court. While the tech was groundbreaking, it was the aesthetic that truly threatened the NBA's order. The league's commissioner, Larry O'Brien, saw the vibrant colors as a distraction from the professional game. He viewed the sneakers as clown shoes that undermined the dignity of the uniform. But the more the league pushed back, the more the culture pushed forward. In the summer of '85, the band commercial hit television screens across the nation. The camera panned down a silhouetted body, stopping at the feet where the shoes were censored. It was the first time a product was sold not for what it did, but for what it represented. The secondary market began to emerge in the early 90s as people realized these shoes were art. The sneakerhead was born, a new breed of investor who traded leather for profit. Counterfeiters in underground workshops began trying to replicate the iconic red and black pattern. They studied the stitching, the grain of the leather, and the exact shade of varsity red. But the originals had a soul that no machine could truly copy. The myth of the banned shoe eventually led to a forensic investigation by online historians. They combed through thousands of hours of grainy VHS footage to find the truth. They discovered that the shoes Jordan wore in the 1985 slam dunk contest were the real Jordans, but the shoes from the Madison Square Garden preseason game were something else entirely. The truth was hidden in plain sight. Nike had marketed one shoe using the banned status of another. It was the ultimate corporate bait and switch, and nobody cared because the product was so good. Today, the the original prototypes are stored in climate-controlled chests like ancient mummies. The materials are slowly returning to the Earth, but the cultural impact is permanent. We now live in a world where a pair of shoes can cost more than a luxury car at auction. The Bred Jordan 1 isn't just a shoe, it's the blueprint for the entire modern world of hype.